What's happening? We back. America's Realest Podcast, Live Hip Hop Daily. We got D-Lo G in the building, you know what I'm saying? And we got RASHADSOFLY in this thing. What's happening, bro?
What's up with it? What's up with it? How y'all doing today?
Hey,
chilling,
we good,
brother,
man.
chilling.
Appreciate you for asking, for sure.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
so, like, he's been up here a few times before, y'all. But he's always in the background. But today, he's on camera. He's in rapper mode. So I want to talk a little bit about, like, your transition and going between being behind the camera and behind the scenes to rapping, you know? Like, how did that, will you,
Move the camera a
what's
little
the
closer.
order?
Move this a little closer. I can definitely say the transition behind scenes to now being on scenes, it actually make me be more comfortable because I kind of learned a lot from seeing other people, how they move, seeing mistakes and seeing what worked. So kind of make me comfortable.
Yeah.
Kind of put me in that comfort zone where I kind of see what I can do and what I can't do.
Right. I feel you. Was you rapping before you decided to start managing, or like how involved were you with music?
I've been rapping since like 5. My pops really like sat me down. He had a studio and he really just played beats and just taught me how to freestyle. I ain't even really want to rap. I thought I was like going to the NBA. I just would hoop his life.
Yeah.
But hey, I just kept rapping. Kept rapping, freestyling, and then eventually you just get so good, or you get better to a point where you just feel like, shit, I can make a hit.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
So what made you put down basketball and decide to rap?
What made me put down basketball, I ain't gonna lie. It's like when you really get from high school, I ain't gonna even say high school, when you start in elementary, like 8th grade, 7th grade, that's how it was in high school. So everybody, you know, kind of mediocre. When you got to like high school, everybody became like 6'3", 6'5". I just start realizing, sitting on that bench, yeah, gotta work something else. I gotta do something else.
Yeah.
So what I did, I made a song for the basketball team.
That's hard.
Shit, we used to come out to it. And I
That's
felt
dope.
like, shit, that was my way in the door right there.
Yeah, for sure. That's
like,
fire.
it gave me that confidence, like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I could be a rapper.
And I know it went crazy.
I can be a rapper, yeah.
Yeah.
Dunking, you know, how the pregame is. I put everybody's name in the song.
Yeah.
So it's like I was kind of ahead of my time.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
For sure. So that was in high school, or that was?
That was in 7th grade and
Okay.
8th grade.
Okay.
Like, basically, the song went from 7th to 8th grade. I started getting little elementary schools hitting me up like, hey, I need you to make a song for my school.
Yeah.
Shit, hey, I'm turning up schools.
Nah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Doing halftime shows while we go in the locker room, I perform the song.
Yeah.
Shit, it just worked out.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
that's hard.
Yeah,
That's
for
hard.
sure. And so you were able to like bring that career with you
Yeah.
into your adulthood.
It's like eventually I just started seeing like, if you don't really practice every day in basketball, I just felt like I was one of them people that was athletic. So you know, like, I'm good. I can just pick up the ball and shoot.
Right.
That's how I felt. But then you start seeing people that's way more advanced,
Yeah,
way
ball is
taller.
life for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really showed me like, hey, we're gonna have to take a different route. I ain't tall enough. So that really showed me rap. Focus more on the rap.
Right.
And then you start putting ball is life and rap is life.
Yeah. I just started rapping more.
Yeah.
I started hitting up every DJ in my city like, hey, I'm trying to get y'all to play my music. But
So where you from?
Vicksburg, Mississippi.
You said
Small town.
Vicksburg?
Vicksburg.
Vicksburg.
Vicksburg with the V. It's like a casino city.
Okay.
Everybody come there for the casino. Right near Jackson. Jackson, the capital. Vicksburg, like 10 minutes out. Kind of like Lawrenceville, Atlanta.
Okay.
That's the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was that transition like? When did you come to Atlanta? And how long you been here?
I don't want to say. I came to Atlanta in I want to say like 2017. I was just getting out of school. Like when I was in high school, I always dreamed of coming to Atlanta. I seen all the big rappers just from Atlanta. So when I was in school, I was like, bro, I'm from Mississippi. Probably never gonna make it out this city if I don't do shit. So I really just went to college. When I got to college, I learned how to like utilize we book artists. Like we booked Atlanta artists, big ass Atlanta artists. Like they had Nicki Minaj, Gucci, everybody. So I got cool with the people like the SGA, the Greeks. So I found my way of performing, like getting on them shows with the big artists. So it motivated me, like I got to get to Atlanta. As soon as I graduated, I came straight to Atlanta with all the little money I had.
Yeah. What school you go to?
Alcorn State. It's HBCU.
Okay, word. Yeah. That's what's up. That's
shit
what's
hard.
Up. Hell yeah.
And they booked some artists. So it really showed me, like, I think Ray Shrimmer, like the first artist that really showed me from Mississippi, like, damn, you could really make it. Them boys took off.
Yeah, shout out to Ray Sherman for sure.
Yeah, shout out to them boys. They really motivated me. That's why I was like, it's that drive.
Yeah, they talented young niggas too.
Very talented. Very talented.
So so came to Atlanta, was rapping. So how did you get into managing?
How I got into managing. Really how I got into the managing. When I first got to Atlanta, I was trying to figure out, like, how can I get plugged in? Like, how I can get connected? Because the way the internet look, you would think you just move out here and shit just pop. Nah, it wasn't working like that. So I went back to hooping. I knew I was good at hooping. I hit every basketball court just in Gwinnett area. I'm just going out there hooping. Some kids were talking about Razo. I started looking on Instagram like, who is Razo? Hit up Razo like, hey, I'm from Mississippi. I'm trying to network, blah, blah. Yeah. He hit me back like, let's link up. 3 days later of hanging out, he introduced me to MK. Shit, we was rapping, but it's like I was older than them, probably like 2, 3, I want to say like 4 years older than them. They were just young, and our chemistry of moving together is like, I didn't try to be a manager. It was just like, I was more so like a big bro just moving around with some youngins. A little more experienced and shit. Yeah, and it was like, eventually over time, I just became they manager. Like behind the scenes on some bro type shit. I ain't never want to be called a manager. I just be like, behind the scenes. That's what we got to do to win. Yeah. That's the vision. They was young, full of spark. I felt like I had the brain, so we put that shit together.
And it going up.
Yep.
Been
going up ever since.
Facts. Like 5, 6 years.
Y'all have any sessions you was rapping like in between?
Oh yeah, I had a home studio. So I told Razo and MK come rap on my home studio. They used to come rap on the home studio, but I wasn't that good. Yeah. So they used to like just rap first, and I put my verse at the end. They'll take it off in my house. Yeah. So I just had to get good, and then we just kept recording at the house, and then we just stepped up and went to a real studio. I think that's when Shaliford. They had some studio called Shaliford Studio. Can't remember.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up.
For sure.
So now you popping back out as an artist.
Yeah.
You got Trendsetter just dropped.
Yeah. I just dropped that on the random. Like, I mean, just drop a tape, just see what it do. No promo. Like, hey, I'm trying to get my algorithm back up with Spotify, because I realized, like, the more you drop, the more, like, you create a fan base, like, without even promoting. It's just like the algorithm. It find your journal, it find like the type of instruments you use, and it just adds you to these playlists. And I feel like you just start growing. But if you don't be consistent, it's like push you down, like you shadow banned or something.
Right, I feel that. I
just put a surprise tape out, because I know I'm finna drop this single. I'm trying to take that single to the top, so they gonna go back and listen to them tapes like, oh yeah, you are. Yeah. And that's old music. Right. So I know, like, new music coming crazy.
So tell us a little bit about Trendsetter. Like, how many songs is it? What?
Trendsetter, I think I put out like 13 songs. I was in the process of like, bro, I've been holding so many songs, and these songs, like, I think like I recorded them in like 2019, 2020, and they were sounding like still up to date. And I was just like, bro, I'm probably never gonna put these songs out. This the moment. I even like, I'll get my cover arts like in advance. So I'm gonna have like 5 album cover arts. Right. And might not drop an album until I feel like I'm just ready to put out some music. Cause I feel like you gotta be mentally ready.
I feel that. Yeah. So you just put like couple old songs together. You got a favorite?
I put like 5 new songs, and then I probably put the rest like old. But it was some features and stuff. Like, I just think I knew it was about timing, really. Like, I seen, like, you can't just put, like, you can have a song with Drake, You put it out, that don't mean you gonna pop. Like, you gotta be
sure.
timing.
Yeah.
It gotta make sense. Like, even with you, the way you move and structure. So
Yeah.
it was just timing. Trendsetter, I just feel like we be doing some trendy ass shit. And it's like, we setting trends.
Yeah.
And if you don't catch on now, you're gonna see it later.
Yeah.
Facts. You're gonna go back and watch, go back and
Yeah.
listen, all of that. So your new single, Bust Down,
Yeah.
is about to drop.
That's probably my favorite single. That's the, all right, so while I was doing the manager, I didn't rap for like probably a year and a half. Whole year and a half. I ain't rap at all. And then one day we were just all sitting down. It was me, MK, Big Bro, Ghost. He was just like, I played the song. I had just recorded it. It was like, I ain't recorded in a year. I just recorded the song, and then he heard it. He was like, oh yeah, you gotta rap. I ain't no more manager. I got this. You gotta rap. Shit. Start from there.
Yeah.
And I started putting it out on the internet. It just started catching attention, like no promotion. The song ain't even out, and like people gravitating and people wanting it. So it's like, hey, it's time to give them what they want then.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess it's time. Step in the light.
Yeah,
for sure.
You got any singles or projects like dated after the Bust Down, or we just gonna see how that do?
We just took a trip to LA. Supposed to been out there 7 days. It ended up turning to 2 months. So I ended up recording like 20 songs out there, but I'm probably gonna put it down to like 10 and drop a tape in like 30 days in LA or something. Like, just drop it with all the LA vibes, all the cool type of stuff. So that might be something to look out for.
Yeah, that'll
but
be
it really
fire.
just depends on how this Buzz Down go. Because I got, like, people been trying to book me. So it's like, I feel like my schedule is getting up there. But y'all, like, the first people I wanted to fuck with before I even
that's
pop
love,
out. You know what I'm saying? Because
sure.
I always, the love always been genuine. So I was like, before I do anything, this got to be the first platform I touch.
That's love. Appreciate
that, gang.
Yeah.
Hell
sure,
yeah.
for sure.
Hell
I
yeah.
definitely fuck with this platform heavy.
Nah, for sure. We fuck with you too, man. That's
Oh,
what,
God.
that was why it was a great introduction when she brought you in. Like, he's been here multiple times.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
word.
Just
Facts.
behind the camera. Now it's your time to shine. You feel
God.
me? Oh, yeah, man. Oh.
You got a video for Bust Down in
I
the
ain't
works, or we just?
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's like the type of concept I want to come with that video. It scare me. I'm just all over the place with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh, my first song back, this shit driving people crazy. They got me nervous. Like, I don't even know how to even come with the video. But I know when we put it out, hey, we not playing.
Yeah.
Coming all the
I
way.
know you ain't playing right now.
We coming all the way. Yes, sir.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
So, shit, just like we asked other bro, what's your recording process?
Me personally, I used to write all my songs, but now it's kind of like I really punch in, but I'm very critique. Like I don't just punch in and keep going. Like I punch in, and I really gotta make sure everything match up. Like I'm just very strict with it. Like I'm very into my music, so it's like I take that shit serious.
Yeah.
So it's like I do a bar, I hear it, do a bar. Like I like everything to match, everything be on topic. Cause like when you've been through so much shit and you got a lot of shit to say, you wanna make sure you get it out.
Yeah.
Right.
And sometimes when you just punching in, you don't really get out the feeling and the emotion you need to get out.
For sure.
Yeah.
But lately I've been punching in.
Yeah.
Facts.
But speaking of like emotion and things that you've been through, I know you had shared with me that you had gotten shot before.
Yeah.
So like, my question first, I guess, is like, do you like suffer with like PTSD with that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie. The day I got shot, I just remember like falling on the ground, just looking like, damn, God, this it right here. Like that's how I was thinking, like in my head. Like when they say it flashed before you, I be like, damn, you gonna let me go like this? That's how I really was talking to him, and I swear I just got up. But yeah, I really suffer with PTSD sometimes. It's kind of weird, cause like at nights out here, like it really fuck with your mind. But some nights I be cool. Some nights it just depends on, I guess, where I watch on TV or some shit.
Yeah.
Like play back in my head.
No,
Wake me up out my sleep. Like, hey.
Yeah.
But it really showed me a lot. Like, I used to move with a lot of people, 100 deep. Now it's like a very select few of people showed me how to move as an artist. Like, you don't need a lot of people around you, and you can't help everybody.
Yeah.
Like, so it really just showed me how to be more structured and organized.
Right.
Make sure that shit never happen again. But it definitely fuck on my mental. Like, certain places you can sense shit like fast. Like, hey, get out of there.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't even no scary shit. It's just like my brain is so processed. Like, I can feel that shit. Like, somebody was to walk in here that I ain't never seen. I can already sense when he got a gun on him. Like, hey, I gotta go.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I'm just smarter.
And that's, I mean, you know, you just gotta take horrible situations and learn, you know, make the best of what you know can do with it. For real.
Facts.
And you know, the things that you've learned, the way you stay in your P's and Q's might be what you need to, you know, save you in the future.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
The instinct. Gotta know.
yeah.
If you don't,
Over with. You blink of an
I might
eye.
not get a second chance.
Facts. We're gonna let this emergency go by, you know what I'm saying?
God.
We're gonna let them do their thing. So let everybody know where to find you at so they can tap in.
Y'all can find me. Matter of fact, I go by RASHADSOFLY, and y'all can find me on all platforms: Instagram, RASHADSOFLY, Twitter, RASHADSOFLY. Everything really RASHADSOFLY. Like everything RASHADSOFLY. 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 It's crazy. People always say my name. They be like, softly, like they be saying the dumbest shit. Like, I don't know,
because it's all together.
I don't know, like I just be keeping it all together because like I don't know, I'm like a neat freak type of person. But now I got to start adding the capital S, the capital F, capital R. It's like
So they could insinuate the different. That's funny as hell. But shots, what'd you say?
softly, like
Softly.
even the Uber driver gonna say that. I'm like, come on, man, ain't doing me like that. Don't forget the so fly, Rashad. Don't forget the so fly. That's it. That's why when I get bigger, like matter of fact, we growing. So this is how I'm coming at Instagram. I'm like Instagram, hey, take Rashad off. It's so fly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hey, when that influence get bigger, they gonna tap in. I need that so fly, just straight so fly.
Yeah. We're gonna we're gonna call you so fly.
Oh God, just so fly.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm stuck on Softly.
oh God, that shit get me, bro. The Uber just.
Softly.
Hey, I be ready to box. Sometimes I be ready to box about that shit. Like, bro, like that's common sense.
Right.
I don't know.
Throw the mic at the DJ. Give him my name.
Oh God. Right.
Hit
And,
Cardi.
right. All right, man. This is America's Realest Podcast, live hip hop daily. Y'all tap in. Let's get it.
Don't forget.